I think that might be the one to go with. Right, let's get into the race. We just need a good start here. We don't want to lose any places to our teammate or Rosberg. We get off the line well, but Rosberg is already bearing down on us. He's got brilliant traction and he's threatening Lewis, and we've gone deep. But can we keep it? No, Rosberg's got the position. And we now need to shove it up into rich mix. Oh, we've been taken by Valtteri Bottas. We've just not got the traction. We almost touch, we just get first through that first little sector. We have the straight line speed, but we just don't have the traction. We get Bottas again though. Pushed him out wide and our teammate gets past. Good team effort we've got going here. Riker needs to follow me through, but I don't know if he's got the pace to follow me through when I go for the Mercs. Into this chicane here. Almost touch, clipping it, but the first lap, the rules are obviously a lot more reduced into the chicane before the massive straight, and they're going to get a massive traction on us. They absolutely fly away, but can we gain on them with our low downforce setup? We're coming along straight here now. No DRS obviously in this session, but those Mercs are squabbling. Coming through the chicane here, where we've been quicker all weekend. Absolutely lovely done, but here we go. We've got a bit of a slipstream on Rosberg. Lewis does the fastest lap. We get the turn in. We're watching Rosberg. We get a decent traction, but those Mercs are just so superior coming out of the braking zones. We do well in the right left section again, like we did in qualifying. Coming down here. Get the turn in well. Then we get back on the right. I start to go off. That's definitely going to be a section. We just clip the wall, as we can see our slide as we come out the corner and try and put the power down through the tunnel, or should I say under the bridge. We just clipped the fire emirate sign there. We just get a bit scruffy trying to push on for these Mercs. We just need to keep our concentration. Let's try and get a good traction here. We just can't. They're so superior. It's not us doing a bad job, it's just they've got the most superior traction. I don't know if they're running low or high downforce setups, I really don't know at this point, but they've got such superior traction. Here we go, onto the pit straight. Lewis does another quick lap. We're a second behind his quickest lap, but Rosberg's bearing down on him. These Mercs are really hooked up today. It's just the traction out of the braking zones which we really can't get onto them with. Losing so much time through there. Into the right left section again. Our engineers tell us about Nico Rosberg. At the moment we've got no chance of catching him if we carry on like this. We clip the corner again. Need to watch out for a penalty. We know what that felt in Catalonia, losing the race because of a 3-second penalty. Under the bridge again. Through the mini chicane, but we're getting... Oh, we've clipped the thing and we've got a puncher! We've got a puncher in the Canadian Grand Prix. We've got to limp back to the pits now, and our teammate is surely going to overtake us. Let's go onto the prime tyres and see how long we can run. I'm now just hoping we can do that many laps. Gone on to standard. We're telling our engineer we're boxing this lap. Setting the prime tyres. We're limping down this straight, just losing every position. We're getting overtaken by every person here. This is absolutely horrific. What a bad moment for us. After having all that pain in Monaco, we're about to lose on one of our favourite tracks. Into the pits now. We've limped back. I just hope I haven't gone too fast back to the pits and ruined any other things. Who else is in there? Whose garage is that? Is that McLaren? Right, let's see how long we can go on this set. We might have to pit again though. It'd be absolutely horrific. Right, so if I do the calculations here, so on the 4th lap, so we have 15 laps on these tyres. It's going to be so tough. I don't think we can do it. I reckon we're going to have to go for another pit stop after this. Oh, what a mistake to make. I'll just be lucky to get back in the top 10 at this rate. Let's see if we got the pace to come back though. I know the wind's out of our hands now. Definitely, those Mercs are too fast today. and it's just a pushing where I clipped the wall. I've been pushing my luck the past couple of laps, and that I just came in way too heavy. And the puncture has really affected our race. Under the tunnel, hit the brakes. And surely now we're going to lose the championship lead, and we've done it again, but we haven't touched the wall. That little chicane there, that right left, we're really struggling with. We get to hit the brakes just before the straight. The next race we really need to get back on it. Surely our championship lead, like I was saying, is going to be wiped out here. We're at 1 point ahead as it currently stands, but you know, by the end of this race I can't see us getting anywhere near the front. Into the chicane, past the wall of champions, on the power. Got Jensen Button in front of us in 19th, and that pack is so far away, it's absolutely heartbreaking. In one of our favourite tracks, I really thought we were going to be properly on for a win here. I felt that I had the speed, the power from qualifying. We've gone wide, and really the balance of the car is out now. I haven't really ran this setup on this set of tyres, and I'm just getting used to it now. But trying to push at the same time. Coming wide again, are we going to touch the wall? Yes, we just jink it. Just seems like we've got so much sliding in the car today compared to qualifying. I'm really struggling with it. Into the chicane, past the Fly Emirates sign. We don't manage. A 1:14 from Rosberg. It just gets worse and worse for us. Get the brakes on Button. Can we turn in and get the DRS in here? Let's see what kind of power we've got. The DRS open. We're gaining. We pull out around from that McLaren Honda. We're so down on power, into the chicane. Clip it a little bit, but just get away with it at the wall. Into the DRS again. Double detection zone here in Canada, like so many other races. And we get the fastest lap of the race. Obviously that proves to you guys that we did have the pace, but that puncture has really broken our race here. All we can hope for is a big accident, hopefully in the middle of the pack, to fight our way back into the points. We've hit that wall again. Let's get the turn in. Usually I'd be hoping for weather, but I just can't see it here. Let's ask our engineer, see if we've got any weather. No, of course not. Blue sky, hardly a cloud, one or two around maybe, but we just... I can see that pack there, but they're still so far away, and we're just going to burn the tyres out if we keep pushing up to them. Got a choice here. Can I make these tyres last 18 laps? It's just not going to be possible. I'm going to lose so much time if I do it. I'm going to have to pit again. Surely our only option now will be, can we stretch this stint out enough to go onto the options again, or are we going to have to run another set of primes to make it to the end of this race? And when is the pit window of the AI mid-pack? Another quickest lap, 13.9 from us. Decent lap time there for the race, but we just aren't quick enough to catch the pack here. Such a massive deficit, and especially that part of the track just before the straight. If you get a puncture here, you really are losing time down that straight. We just got mugged by every single person. It wasn't even like the pack was spread out. Everyone was so bunched up because it was in the first few laps. Now we're catching up to Stevens and whoever's in front of him. So disappointing, especially in the championship fight. This could come back to haunt us later in the season when we need points, and we've hit that wall again. It's just so frustrating, that wall. We just can't get that little chicane there right. And indeed, in front of Stevens, it is his teammate Roberto Meri. We just don't seem to be gaining on them enough. Let's ask our engineer what fuel. How's fuel's going? We might need to knock it up into rich mix. Let's go for it. Small amount of extra fuel, let's go for this. Quickly through the chicane. Let's latch onto these Manamorusha and just try and start hunting down that in the middle of the pack. See if we can get into the points by the end of the race. Engineer's asking me about getting to the end of the race on these tyres. It's just not happening. I can't see this happening. Yes, it would get me back up there, but the tyre wear is just too great, I think, round here to even think about doing something like that. They haven't even pit yet, and how many laps we've been doing? We've done 4 laps on this set of tyres already. So we'd already be doing 4 extra laps on the AIs. You know how good they are on their tyre wear. Maybe if we plan it right though, we could go onto a set of options for a sprint at the end. Points. Hoping just gets back up the pack, so it's an action-packed episode for you guys who are overtaking, really. It's just such a shame another mistake has crept into our driving and ultimately pretty much cost us a decent haul of points, even not even a race win if I'd have got up there to Hamilton. But they've started pitting, so this is interesting now. So we've done an extra 5 laps. Can we make an extra 5 laps count? Right, and we aren't even back into the points, guys. We're only in 14th. Everyone's starting to bunch up, and this is just looking at such an issue for us as puncher, especially getting it early on. But Nazahi's on cold tyres. I'm all over the back of him. I'm gonna flick it left, get the braking into the chicane here. Got him. Slide out of the corner. He's struggling with cold tyres. Back of his car wiggling away. Under the bridge again. Hit the brakes. Get the turn in. We've gone across, and are we going to slide into the M sign? No. That time we get lucky. There's a massive pack of cars up there, and I can see Kimi Räikkönen leading it. But the problem is, we can't stick with this because our tyre wear, an extra 5 laps we're going to have to do on this tyres, and the tyres are going to absolutely be destroyed. And that is when punchers start to creep in. And we know what happened with the puncher at the start of this race. It could cost us dearly. Into the chicane again, we've cut it a little bit, but get lucky and we don't hit the wall. We've now got a run on Kvyat here. It's actually Grosjean. Everyone's pit. Okay, we're back up into 8th. This is what I'm talking about now. It just seems all those Mercedes Powers cars have just got brilliant traction out of that corner there, and I just can't get on them right through that right left. And now we've got a run on Grosjean down here. Can I pick my overtake again? Dive bomb. I'm not even going for decent overtakes now. I'm just trying to dive bomb wherever I can. Just try and climb my way up, gain all the time I can before I might have to pit again. Oh, and he's come down our inside and clipped us. What are you doing, Grosjean? That could have been our front wing or even a puncher on our front left. Oh, I just see Vettel putting his arm out in frustration with Grosjean's poor driving there. Take a wide line trying to get better traction, but it just doesn't seem to be working. That Lotus potentially could have DRS this lap. With that Mercedes engine in the back, he's going to be properly up there. But have we got the low downforce set up to knock him back? And I think we have. Brakes into the last chicane. Oh, bit of a bump, close to the World of Champions. Did we clip it? Very close. Now we're hunting down Daniel Ricciardo in his Red Bull. I think his downforce will be very, well, depending on the setup he's running, but usually the downforce of the Red Bull is very good. So I should think our best opportunity will be down the straight with our low downforce setup. And we've gone past the corner there. Car's sliding around. Starting to doubt the setup I've run for this. It was alright in qualifying, but the car's sliding. I'm just worrying about the tyre issues again. I'm going to switch the fuel down to standard. Into the chicane. Oh, I've clipped it, but I don't want to. I'm so cautious through there. I don't want to go too wide on it. And clip that wall again. Potentially another thing. Have we got into the DRS zone of Ricciardo? Better traction there, but he's still on par with us. Here we go. Where's the DRS line? Here. We've got the DRS. Now Renault versus Ferrari, and we've got a low downforce. Are we going to get it done before the chicane? He hit the brakes. We've got the inside line. Oh, and we just clipped the Duel of Champions, and it's another puncher, guys. Another puncher. And we've got a yellow flag, and surely this is the end of our race. By the time we limp back to the pits, it's going to be over for us. I can't believe this race, guys. It's just the setup, I think. We've just been sliding across the track, whacking the walls. And this time we have another puncture. And surely, by the time we limp back, we're going to be stone dead last again. I'm now thinking of, like Lewis Hamilton last year at Spa, do I retire and save the engine for the races coming up? With such a low supply of engines this year, only 4 complete power units, we're going to have to start thinking about saving them. We're going to start blocking these Stevens and Merry. Just going to let Merry come through here and find a good marshal's point to retire the car. Absolute heartbreak here. Not good for us, not good at all, guys. Looking for the break in the wall, here it is. Park the car. It's rolling backwards. And that's it, guys. Well, thank you for watching, but what can I say? Another poor race. It's not good enough. But I promise to come back fighting for the next race, and we need to get that championship lead back. Thank you for watching, and see you again next time.